Hey, what's up, guys? Mike Patrick, and in this video, I want to talk about plasma, okay? Not your blood plasma, okay? Even though that is relative, okay? But in this video, I'm going to be talking about plasma, okay? Electricity, okay? Discharge, all right? Energy. Now, in this video, okay, we're going to talk about something that is a phenomenon that's happening as of late, and I want to get into it right now so it won't be new or a surprise, okay, as these things happen. All right, so now plasma, guys, is basically just energy, okay? It's just electricity, okay? When we see lightning, that's plasma, okay? What has been happening as of late, though, all right, is a lot of plasma has been touching ground, okay? Now, if you think about electricity, right, it's always trying to become grounded, okay? So with the plasma, okay, if you have, for example, when you have lightning, right, that plasma, that electricity, that energy is basically trying to reach ground, okay? It's trying to come from wherever, come from the ether, so to speak, and then when it comes forth, it's trying to hit the ground, okay? And so anything that's superconductive can pick up on that energy before it hits the ground, okay? But what is basically happening is we're at a point in time where there's a whole lot more plasma discharges, okay? And what they are called, you can go look this up, they're called transformers, okay? Now, this doesn't necessarily just come out of the sky, though, okay? It doesn't just come from lightning, okay, or energy from outside of our atmosphere coming in, okay? It also, there's theory, you can look into this, okay, or there's more study going on where perhaps, okay, the earth is not as full as we think it is. Perhaps it could be hollow at a certain point. So perhaps if you could dig deep enough, okay, into the ground, perhaps you will reach a point where it's actually kind of hollow, and there could actually be a whole nother light source or plasma source, okay, in the middle of the earth, okay? Because if you look it up, you can see like what a scientist does, guys, is you build your information, based off of based off of evidence, all right? So what is happening is a lot of manholes, okay, has been showing transformer activity, okay? So it's some type of energy that's coming from the ground also, okay? Everything is not coming from above, it's coming from the ground also. So that's just a little bit of evidence. It's not proof, it's not 100% proof, but that is a little bit of evidence that perhaps there's some type of electrical energy going on within the core of the earth, okay, that's actually exciting itself and coming through from the ground up, okay? And we call these transformers. Look into it, Google it, okay? Plasma transformers, okay? And so what also, it has something to do with there's a lot of theory, there's a lot of speculation. Once again, as scientists, you building up information, you're building up evidence, okay? But there's reason to believe right now that a lot of the wildfires that's going on right now, well, not right now, but has been going on more prevalently in California and other places, is due to plasma discharges, okay? And so basically, guys, what it boils down to is, I talked about in the past, and you can look into this also, how Earth's electromagnetic shield, okay, the magnetosphere, is declining, okay? So once again, to reiterate, this is something that shields us from radiation, different energetic anomalies, okay, that may interfere with us, okay, and it shields us from that. Now, if our shield is declining, then naturally we're more susceptible to different things going on outside of our atmosphere. So that is what's going on with the transformers, okay, the plasma discharge, okay, and so that's just something to be aware of, to look into, just some interesting um, information, and therefore if you ever see some of these things happening or hear these things happening, it won't necessarily be a surprise, okay, but the Earth's shield is declining, so we're more susceptible to these plasma events, okay, because there's also speculation and good evidence that we live in a an electric universe, but electromagnetism kind of goes hand in hand, but we live in an electric universe where everything is connected, okay guys, based off of impulse, okay, and energy sent through from one place to another, okay. You look at it like we have, we know for a fact we have plenty of stars, okay, in our galaxy, and we like to think that we live on the planet, and then we have our sun, which is our star, but we do our own thing within our own solar system. Well, everything is connected, so you can't think that our sun is not being influenced by anything that is next to it and any other energy that's close to it. That's just like if you're standing in a room, you're affected by someone else that's standing right beside you. You have no choice but to be affected by that energy, okay, and then that energy is going to transfer to the person who's standing next to them, and so on and so on. So look at it like a neurological web, okay, energetic electrical web, okay, electric universe. All right. So with that said, electricity, plasma, okay, when these energies change, okay, then like I said, especially if your magnetosphere, magnetic shield is coming down, then you're more susceptible to these outside energies. All right. All right, guys. Hopefully this was an educational, insightful, stimulating video. Okay. Yeah, and so that's what's going on with the plasma. All right, guys. Peace.